For me, this song tells a story. It genuinely explains a part of my own walk and journey. Um, what comes to mind is the story of Jesus and disciples when they asked Jesus if he was hungry. And Jesus said, "My food is to do the will of the one who sent me." This song is literally just a prayer that God is enthroned as king over our hearts, because indeed when God is king over our hearts, then he's king over our emotions, he's king over our feelings. It's a genuine posture of my heart that I'm in a place where I can surrender daily to God. There came a place in my walk with God where I feel like I was starting to be very people minded. Every single comment sort of gave me some sort of validation. My success parameters were becoming very, very skewed because I was just happy that everybody was getting blessed, which is a great thing. But when you begin to want that over what God is saying to you in a particular moment, then there's something wrong. And I think for me, First Peter 5:6 talks about being humbled under the mighty power of God and God lifting you up in due time. For me, I felt like when I started singing, "I'm not satisfied if you're not glorified," in that moment, it was a genuine heart check. It was a heart check that reminded me that everything that I am doing and everything that I will ever do is to give God glory. There's genuinely no point if God is not glorified. There's genuinely no point if all of this is for me, because at the end of the day, that was not the original agenda. I have to constantly remind myself that there's one person that I'm giving glory to, and that one person is Christ. So I feel like with this song, a lot of people will be able to relate to the different verses and different stories that have come out of this, because you may be in the faith and you may be wondering, "God, I want more of you. I want to see a clearer view of you." You may not even be in the faith at all. You may be saying, "There has to be more of life. There has to just be something that I'm looking for. There just has to be something." You may be in the faith and you may be doing well, and then people are starting to recognize you and pride may be getting in, and you have to remind yourself in that moment that your genuine satisfaction is giving God glory. So I'm very grateful for the different postures of the heart that this song encapsulates, and it's my genuine prayer that it's very personal for you, and that God is genuinely glorified at the end of the day, because the real goal is to hear God say, "Well done," when all of this is done.